Hello, hello. It is Monday, November 25, 26, something like that. So I just wanted to hop on real quick after my lovely 4 days off. Man, that felt good. Whew. 4 days off, man. Ooh, man. I am like a little bit. And my only comfort is that I have another 4 days. I believe it should work out to another 4 days, maybe not. I haven't looked at the calendar. But Christmas, we get Christmas Day and the day after off, and then we'll get New Year's Day and the day after off. Wait. New Year's, yeah, I think that's how it works out. I'd have to look, but this time of year, I'm extra thankful for those extra days off, because by this time of year, man, I'm pooped. It's like you go all year and you just full bore 100% all the time, and then you get to Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and you get a little bit of extra days off, and it feels good. But sun is bright today. I graduated one of my trainees, my trainee that I talked about a couple of videos ago, getting him focused. He's got it. He's good to go. I graduated him Wednesday before the break, and so that left me 2, and I have 2 starting today, hopefully. Sometimes when we have one starting, they don't show up, so hopefully they will both show up, and then I'll have 4. So I went from 3 to 4, even though I graduated one, which is good, because it would have been 5. Yeah. So, I won't get to listen to YouTube at all today, and I'll be talking all day long, trying to keep everybody straight. It gets a little tricky because when I'm starting new people, and I have to babysit them all day, I don't get the opportunity until they get a little settled to put my other trainees on new panels. So my first 2 trainees are going to have to be doing things that they've done already, so that I can do the full shebang of training, the whole panel for the newbies. And I don't even know if it's gosh, I hope they're both high volt or low volt, because if one's high volt and one's low volt, that's going to be trickier. So yeah, it ought to be interesting. I was kind of hoping to not be running late today, but I am. Still having issues with my car. We did figure out that there's like a little U-joint thing that plugs in one end and plugs in the other. It's like a hard plastic piece that was unsecured on one end, and that might be why I was going through my power steering fluid so much. Could be, don't know what it goes to. But it also showed where on the motor parts next to it, you could see that there was fresh liquids, and that's what was getting hot and burning, or giving me that burning smell. So we plugged that back in. I added more power steering fluid. Pretty quiet right now, so hopefully that solved the problem. If not, then if it starts again, I'm gonna guess that my power steering pump is something's more wrong with it than that, which is fine, because I'm blessed enough at this point to not be living paycheck to paycheck, and I have I have money in the bank that I'm saving for something else, but if something breaks down on my car, I can get it fixed. So, extremely blessed and grateful for that. When I see people in situations where you can pinpoint people that live paycheck to paycheck, and I've been there. It's tough. It sucks. It's hard. And I'm glad I'm not there anymore. And hopefully I never will be again. So, we'll see. Also, I finally yesterday, last minute, even though I had 4 days to do it, I went to Walmart, and I've been having this urge, itching to paint, like with a paintbrush, on canvas. for, man, like 6 months or more, easily. And I go to Walmart, because I always start out cheap. I don't know if I'm going to be any good at it. Who knows? Maybe I'll hate it. So I go to Walmart and I look at the sizes of canvases, and I look at the prices, and I look at the brushes, and I look at the paint. And then I'm like, I don't really even know what I would paint. So then I don't get it. And then it just keeps rolling around and rolling around and rolling around. And I'm like, I'm just going to do it. So I bought some little, like, 6x6, real little ones, and a couple of paints, and I just started, and I mean, it didn't go quite like I hoped, but I wasn't really trying to be precise. It takes time to get used to how the paints work on the canvas and how the brushes work with the paints and how they bend and twist, and so that's going to take a little bit of time. I did order some like small precision brushes. They were like $3 for like 10 of them or something like that, so they were super cheap, but they look like they're decent quality. I don't need fancy, expensive brushes. So for some of the finer detail work. So this one was a little sloppier. Maybe I'll show it in a video. I don't know. But since this is my first one, I have my coworker that she just loves anything people make for her, and I figured she would like it to get my first one, so I made it for her, and we'll see how that goes. Eventually, I would like to get good enough to have like 12 by 12 or larger wall pieces that I can sell. We'll see. We'll see if I get good enough or if I like it. I'm not looking to like mass produce or anything. If you're gonna make something like that, I think it should be something that's, special, not 10,000 of them made. I think that keeps the value higher. But my other idea was also to take the black and white, the outline, and get it printed on those larger canvases. For either people that want just a black and white, image of it, but I don't think that's going to be feasible because the canvases themselves are like $30 for that size, and you can get, similar designs with color for a lot cheaper these days online. So why would they pay that kind of money for a similar image? Unless it's, hand done. I feel, anyway. You never know. People will buy things that just surprise the hell out of you. But, or so that they have an outline that they can then paint themselves. I thought that would be kind of cool. Kind of like an upgrade of the adult coloring book, with my own designs. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think that about covers everything I wanted to talk about. We had a nice quiet Thanksgiving. Went to a friend's house and had steak and shrimp. And I still have 2 frozen turkeys in my garage that need to be cooked. And I bought potatoes and stuffing, and they still need to be made. Maybe I'll get the energy to do that. We'll see. But I am going to, I got 10 minutes till I got to clock in. I'm going to smoke my last cigarette and play my game for a few minutes before I have to go in and start my long day. So, hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Don't forget to be thankful for the little things. The little things. Like, I have more than one pair of gloves to choose from to wear because it's cold. That's amazing. I'm blessed. Little things. When you can take it back to being grateful for those little bitty things, man, what a difference. What a difference. Alright, y'all. Happy Monday. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me some comments. And while you're at it, hit the bell. Maybe one of these days I'll say something that just blows your socks off. Blows your socks off? Is that a saying? I don't know. Anyway, bye.